So we will start with the concepts and some of the basic terminologies that we should know before we start the course of ethical hacking. My name is Waqar Ahmed, and my short profile is that I'm a CH, CPTE, ECIH. I did my MSc Networks from University of London. I've been working for more than actually 7 years now, and I've been a visiting faculty in a couple of universities as well. I'm also an instructor at Cybrary. So that's my short introduction. So first of all, before we dive into the ethical hacking part, let us discuss what actually we mean when we say security and what is the difference between cybersecurity, information security, IT security. They're often used interchangeably, but as a professional, we should know the difference between them. So we'll start with the most basic and then move in order so that it is easier to understand. So anyone who is working in an IT knows that data is basically meant raw data, which the computer understands and which is basically zeros and ones, bits and bytes. Data itself doesn't make sense to humans. We have to, make it in a presentable form, which becomes information. And then if we process information, it becomes, you can say, wisdom that can be used to make decisions. But at the most basic level, when we talk about data security, we're talking about bits and bytes. So when someone says data security, it means that we want to secure the bits and bytes, whether they are in storage in a hard drive, or if they are being transmitted, the medium can be physical, for example, LAN wire, or it can be over, let's say, Wi-Fi, it can be over your 3G. But basically, when data is transferred in bits and bytes, we are talking about data security. One level above that would be IT security. So what is IT security? IT security is basically protecting the information technology. And by technology, we mean the servers, we mean the hard drives, or we can refer to as IT security as security of systems and servers, whether it is systems on desktops of your employees or whether it's a data center. So you can say it's the security of the infrastructure. We are not talking about the data in transmission over here. What we're talking about are the infrastructures or the systems or servers. So one step above that is cybersecurity. And cybersecurity is basically security of both of these two. What that means is I will be protecting my data at storage, whether it is at storage, at rest, or in transit. And I will be making sure that my infrastructure, which are the systems, are also protected. So cybersecurity is a combination of these two. And one step above that will be information security, which is not just the infrastructure or the raw data that the computer understands, but also information in any shape or form. It can be information printed on a paper. It can be information printed on a board. It can be any information that is in the mind of anyone and who speaks it out. So information security is it protecting or ensuring the security, not getting into the wrong hands from any medium. It can be from a human being as well. Make sense? Okay, so we'll just pause here for a moment.